entrepreneurship thing that I think about with Henry Ford is his famous quote, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. So if you believe you can, you're on the right path. If you think it's going to be tough, you're also right.
Well, I think the next frontier for entrepreneurship is governance. Governance is a technology. It shares all the same fundamental attributes of a technology. There is another great revolution waiting to happen for the people who can find out how to get into what you might call the governance services industry.
ASEAN would do best if it worked together. There won't be a Silicon Valley of Asia, in my opinion. What there will be, if we get it right, is a series of connections between different hubs that all have different strengths. Singapore's costs are relatively high, but it's a fantastic place to incorporate because of the governance, and it's a fantastic place to raise money because of the availability of capital. So if we can connect that with the availability of skilled, affordable engineers in places like Vietnam and Philippines, for example, I think we can create companies which span the region.
Startup Capital is the launch of this guy's book, and he was very nice to invite me out to this amazing conference. I've been able to meet a lot of great people here. We've had some very stimulating conversations. It's definitely interesting for what we're doing in Thailand with the incubator in Southeast Asia. So yeah, I think the conversations here, definitely the topic from the book. I haven't read the book yet, but I'm very eager to read it. So this, I have a very long read list, but this is definitely going to get to the top of it pretty quick. So I think this was an excellent way to engage with the community all across the region. You've brought people out from all over the world, actually. And thank you very much for putting on such a great event. I've got to meet people here that I probably would never have been able to meet, and thank you for that opportunity. So it's great to be involved. Thank you.
Singapore is able to capture the attention is largely because of the transparency, the ease of doing business. But doing business is not about just doing in Singapore, but doing in the whole region. So this is the place that where you start, this is where you experiment, and a company can come here and build it first and eventually go back to their home country, and together the whole region will grow together. So there's no competition, it's a lot of collaboration.
Startups are about creating the future, and every city in the world needs to be thinking about what it is doing to create a future, both for itself and for the world. And to me, Singapore is a great example. When you look around us, this is the most successful startup city in the world, from where it came from 50 years ago to what it is today. It's created a whole new future for itself.